gorgeous day here at Adelaide, and we are looking at the 2019 Chardonnay that we just released here recently. It's a honeysuckle, beautiful Chardonnay. 2019, we did get some rain. The fruit was nice fruit. We did not grow this fruit. It's the only wine that we do not produce grapes for. Chardonnay likes cooler weather than we get here in Paso. So we source the fruit out of Monterey, which is known for great Chardonnay, and I don't think this is anything less than what we'd expect from a Parrish wine. The process was a little bit different again this year. We kind of changed things a little bit around. This one is in for 2 years in the barrel and tank to help intensify some of the attributes of the Chardonnay. And Cody, would like to talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Yeah. So we brought it into the winery and fermented in stainless steel tank, and then as soon as it was done fermenting, we barreled it down to the stainless steel drums, about 60% of it, and then the rest, 40%, went into new oak barrels. And we like that style, David and I. We don't want a full malolactic, a lot of butter and creaminess to it. We want some acid backbone on it, some liveliness, but we do want those tertiary and secondary aromas, toasted biscuits, the honey that you mentioned, just to amplify the fruit and create a little bit of luxury, which I think we achieved. So an extra year in bottle 2 helped integrate that oak in, and I think it's tasting really pretty.
It's a nice wine.
Absolutely. I mean, the oak on there is beautiful as well. I had mentioned earlier that it reminds me of that textbook Chardonnay. Just clean, exactly what you're looking for in a Chardonnay. With pairing wise, we would actually pair this with a rosemary biscuit with some creamy goat cheese. Something light, easy, nothing too elaborate. This is definitely the type of wine that just needs something easy and clean and fresh. But we are excited because this is in your spring shipment. Yay, hooray. But we do also have it in the tasting room available as well, and we're just absolutely loving it.
Oh, beautiful color too, isn't it? Well, we're looking at the 2018 Estate Cab, which actually represents our Adelaide fruit as well as our Templeton Cabernet. I would call it a Paso wine from 2 different districts, sub-districts. Well, I'll tell you what, that is a beautiful nose on it. Black cherry. Now, 2018 was a very unique year for Paso Robles because it was a very cool year. And by cool, I mean we never hit triple digits for more than just a few days. And what it did for the fruit is it made it bright and beautiful, and it didn't get too much of what I call sunny characteristics, like on the plum and prune side, but more on the black cherry, blackberry, and blueberry. And quite frankly, it was the easiest year, right, Cody, to actually blend. I mean, talk a little bit how we blended this wine as far as the 2 Cabernets that we had choice from.
Sure. So like Dave mentioned, this is around 70% coming from our Templeton Vineyard, our cab, which usually always produces very reliable, very beautiful floral note cab. And then 30% is supplemented out here in Adelaide. And it's just turned out really nice. 22 months, new French and neutral oak. It's around 70%. It's all stainless steel fermented with automatic pump over, so we're able to control the process really well. And then 2 years in bottle aging. But I think we really nailed the oak. I'm really happy how that turned out. There's a little sweetness to it that really helps accent that black cherry, almost like a pie in a way. So yeah, we're really happy with it.
Yeah, the new oak, 70% new oak, really added a nice little sweetness. I mean, not a sweetness like a sugar or something, but just made the tannins soft and round. The tannins, because of a cool year, your tannins are typically higher. And the tannins are, when we actually do the spectrophotometer on this, are a little bit higher, but yet they're really soft and round.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wish we always had a 2018 year, because again, not having that 2 weeks of triple digit made a huge difference on our wine. And it's a great vintage. It's 2018.
Yeah, I think you're right, David. It creates more of a blue note. So when you get in those hot temperatures and you pick a little bit higher on the bricks level or the sugar level, you kind of get to the prune, kind of like date or almost like plum characteristics.
Absolutely.
And you skip that blueberry note, which everyone's really trying to achieve because you don't want it to be sunny and you don't want it to be overripe. You want to be right in the middle. And like you said, the oak, you always want it to complement the fruit and not dominate it. And I really think we nailed it on this one.
Yeah, this is a beautiful wine. I'm happy.
It is gorgeous, and if you know me, you know this is my favorite every year, but this vintage is absolutely beautiful. Pairing wise, all I can think to myself is some duck al pastor tacos from Finca, our local Finca, which we love, but a beautiful pairing with this, even a little bit of that pineapple, give it a little bit of an edge, which is really nice. But this wine is beautiful, and we're really happy that you get to enjoy it in your shipment. Maybe even do a little side-by-side of the 17 and the 18, but we are absolutely loving it.
Can't wait.
Sounds good, gang. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.